What's going on, guys? Ben from JK Gear and Gadgets, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a mod, a cheap mod that is going to be useful for any four-door Jeep owner. I know a lot of my past videos I've been doing more expensive items, but we are bringing the cost down to $25 for a pretty sweet mod. It's extremely useful, so stay tuned. What we're looking at here, two brackets, driver side and passenger side, from Molly Platform Solutions. Like I already said, 25 bucks. They're ready to be bolted on. They're powder coated. But what do? They're actually brackets that are going to extend our rear door strap. So one of the big things on the four-door is that it's extremely hard to get passengers out of the rear of your Jeep. It's also really inconvenient to try to put stuff in there because the door really doesn't open wide enough. I noticed this a couple weeks ago when I was trying to load up some tires for a buddy and bring it to his house. I couldn't put them in here through the door just because of this rear slant opening, and the door wouldn't open up wide enough for a pretty wide tire. These straps are going to do a few things. They're going to let us open this rear door a couple of extra inches, which is going to help loading cargo and people into the rear a lot easier. The second thing it's going to do is allow us to remove the rear doors a lot easier. Getting the door strap off the hook that's inside the cubby in there really isn't that easy. So these door straps are extended about an inch and a half opposed to the factory ones. So it's going to stick out and let us hook and unhook so much easier. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do one side, and we'll compare the stock versus these extended ones and see what benefit we get from them. So let me go ahead and do that on this side, and then we'll take a look and see how it is. So here's the factory one I took off. It's extremely easy to take off. All you're gonna need is a little T30 Torx bit to remove the factory one. They're not on there tight, comes right off. But here is the new Molly Platform Solutions design that they came out with. So as you can tell, it's almost actually 2.5, 3 inches longer. But what we're gonna do is simply slide it inside here using the existing hardware and retighten it up. All right, so I have the passenger side installed and it's done. Let's open the door and see how much further it swings out. That's crazy. Before, it really only opened to about here. So first off, you can tell how much more it opens. One thing I'm worried about is seeing if the front door will hit, but it clears still by a full arm's length. So that's awesome. You don't have to worry about any doors hitting. Even if we kind of, stretch it, let's see. Nope, we still have about 3 inches of wiggle room. Now, I mean, that was my main worry, was, how close will this get to hitting the front door? But it still has plenty of room, and that's crazy. That's pretty cool. Now, getting inside of the Jeep for a passenger is gonna be a lot easier. And I mean, you can almost just reach in here and get everything. There's no way you're limited by this rear door, so that's awesome. Let's check out how this is gonna help you taking off your doors. So now that we have this this new bracket on, let's see how easy it is to take off your door. Before, we had to go inside this cubby here and try to snake this little hook off that factory one in there. While it's not extremely hard, it was just kind of annoying, honestly. Now, all we have to do to take our doors off is, of course, go back in here, unplug the electrical connection, and now we have access to this hook right here. So instead of trying to do all that inside of a panel, we have access right here outside of the panel, and boom, we can pop the doors off now that we have the strap off and the electrical connector off. And it's easy as that, putting the rear door strap back on, and it opens it so much more. I'm looking at this now, and it's opening pretty much in line to the front door side handle button. Let's walk over here and see what the stock one's limited at. right there. So you can tell huge difference. And like I was saying, you know, getting in and out of the Jeep with that curve and the door in the way is really not that easy, especially when you're loading, you know, kids. If you guys have car seats in here, this door really sucks when you're trying to put your kid in, especially with, you know, a big bulky car seat or whatnot. That side looks so much nicer. So to install these, it's literally a 3-minute job. You're gonna come in here with a T30 Torx bit and get those 2 bolts that are right there, remove the door strap, and simply rebolt the other one back in. So I'll record it, guys, but honestly, it's a less than a 3-minute install. But let's get this side done and swing open this door and have some fun.
All we have left to do, snake our hook over and put our panel back on. I accidentally knocked out this little guy. Pull him back in. Put our panel on, and we are good to go. So nice to be able to open this door all the way. I can reach stuff all the way up here. I could probably grab something in the passenger seat. Definitely pretty sweet.
So that's it. Literally less than 10 minutes, and we have actual functional rear doors. The reason I really wanted to make this video is because this is something I have never seen before. I stumbled across it on his personal page on Facebook, and he was doing a sale for Christmas for $25, and I was like, okay, this is something I really want to make a video on, just because I've never seen these before. He actually made the rear drop-down tailgate panel I had, and I'll show you that in a minute. You know, he doesn't have a big store. He does most of his stuff on Facebook, and I really liked his tailgate panel, but never really looked at any of the other products. I saw these, I was like, everybody needs to have these. This is something that it should have came factory from Jeep with. There's no interferences, there's really no downside to this mod. We can open the doors further, and it's a lot easier to unhook our door strap. And like I said, 25 bucks, why not? So it's gonna work any year, JK. You know, maybe he'll come out with the JL one for all you JL guys. I don't even know if any of you guys have JLs that watch my page. A lot of this stuff, guys, a lot of my videos go right over to the JL stuff. It's all pretty much the same. Jeep stuff doesn't change that much, but I understand all you JL people are probably watching Light Bright right now because she's a little more attractive than me, but I'm more fun, and I like to think I know a thing or two about Jeeps, but that's probably just me. But we're done with this video. Let me show you guys the drop-down tailgate panel real quick. But I want to go ahead and say, if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I don't wear any tight yoga pants, but have a lot of good Jeep knowledge, good videos, cool off-road videos, and little projects like this. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let's go check out that tailgate panel. So here's the tailgate panel I was talking about. Reason I really like this is because he makes all this stuff at home. And he's able to custom engrave whatever you want on the tailgate panel. It attaches with 4 little screws, and the pins pop right out. Haven't used it in a while. And this panel folds down, held on by paracord. And now you have a nice little tray on your tailgate that you can put a camping stove, you can eat, you can drink your favorite beer on it, and you can also attach it with little Molly, you know, panel attachments. Folds right back up, doesn't rattle at all, and like I said, you can custom engrave anything you want on there. I did that a long time ago before I even had the channel. I've been thinking about getting another one with JK Gear and Gadgets engraved on it, but can't really sell this because nobody wants this, you know, because that's my last name. So who would buy this? I don't know. If anybody wants this, let me know. Maybe we can do a giveaway for a custom bin or tailgate panel. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Like I said, go ahead and subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and check out the products that he has on his site. This is definitely probably the most useful mod that I think I've done in a long time, just because, you know, it's not a huge off-road upgrade, but it makes the Jeep so much easier to get in and out for the people in the rear seat. Those of you that have families, you will love this mod, and like I said, 25 bucks, you can't beat it. All right, guys, peace. I almost forgot to mention, stay tuned for a Rugged Radio giveaway coming on the channel soon. So stay tuned, subscribe.